What's up, everyone? It's your boy Scott. Welcome to the Scott Report, and today we're here to talk about Bungou Stray Dogs Season 3, Episode 5, or Episode 30, whichever one you want to call it. Going with audio this week and with the images because my camera's down, so it might be this way for a little while. But anyway, getting to the episode. This week, we finally got to see Sushi in the detective agency, and it's been a while since we've seen them, since this is the first official time we've seen them since season 2, so of course it was going to be refreshing when we finally did get to see the gang again. This was a little bit more of a light-hearted episode this week, with Sushi, of course, is all excited to get to the next case, but the rest of the crew was like, nah, man, we're tired, we just want to chill. The guild battle took a lot out of them, understandably, and they just want to lay low. Well, everybody except Kunikina, of course, he's business as usual, but the rest of the detective agency are just kicking back, enjoying their time. And it's because those events that happened with Port Mafia and Moby Dick and the guild and everything that we saw at the end of season 2, that stuff made the news. So it wouldn't be easy for them anyway, because that's now going public, so they're just taking their time and enjoying life while it's not hitting them right in the neck right now, because you gotta take the good times whenever you can get it. Sushi is also being showed as a hero of the Moby Dick incident, so that's pretty interesting as well. That gives him a bump, as well as maybe gives him a little bit more confidence too, because that's something he was struggling with as a character. So of course, to see him so anxious and want to get out there and do things, it's good development for the character. It makes him better in the long run, and he's rightfully worried that since the guild is gone, others may rise up to take his place, so he wants to get back out there. Of course, they also have a truce with Port Mafia right now, so that was cool as well, and all of these things are expected, and you should of course lay low, take your time to rest, but at the same time you need to get back out there and do what you do. Again, this was a more laid back and lighthearted episode that highlights the comedy side of Bungou Stray Dogs, and this series was very heavy on this type of episode in season 1, which turned a lot of people off to the series, and some never came back, unfortunately. But those that stuck with it, they know this is how it's going to be. They know it's going to be times that we're going to have episodes like this in Bungou Stray Dogs. And of course, with this being season 3, you're in for the long run now. So it's not always going to be balls to the wall action. You're going to get episodes like this one where it's just, a little bit chill, a little bit laid back, and a little bit of comedy to ease things over, especially when things get really dark, like how it did, with the flashback arc and things like that. There were some dark points here and there, because it has been highlighted that now that the guild is out of the way and Port Mafia is kind of on the chill side too, that other organizations are gonna be up and coming and want to make a name for themselves. And we saw that with an organization called The Park in this episode, who decided to destroy the coffee shop that the agency chills in and mutilate the manager. Thus, the agency decided to take the fight right to them, and it was really just a way to show that you don't want to piss the detective agency off, because they each have a certain set of skills, and they will find you and they will destroy you very easily if they want to, and everybody in Yokohama knows it. So if you're a rookie trying to make a name for yourself, you might want to double check on that before you try. That's basically what happened with this episode with The Park and what they were doing. I mean, it was just a way to show that the agency are a well-oiled machine, and when they need to turn it up, they really can. Will that be enough to stop Fyodor in this time of turmoil? We'll just have to see. But something else that we also got in this episode, which was really brief, and I know we're probably going to get into next week or definitely in the episodes to come, is that Lucy Montgomery from the guild is also back, and she's working for this coffee shop where the agency chills out. So could she really be on the straight and narrow? I mean, if anything, that just gets me excited to see Fitzgerald again. I'm really hoping that we at least see him and see what he's up to. But it was kind of cool to see that too, and see more characters come, around and just turn a new leaf on life. But the meat of the episode is after Kunikina finds a clue in the control console that crashed the Moby Dick. This leads him to seek out a former guild member. I'm sorry, not a former guild member, but actually a former detective agency, and his name is Katai Tayama. He's a hacker, and Kunikina wants to seek him out to try to find out who actually controlled the module and crashed the Moby Dick. And just like everybody else, and just like what you would expect from a character from the agency, he's upbeat, he's kind of zany, he's kind of lazy just like the rest, and his ability Futon allows him to control machines, so he would be perfect for this job. However, he isn't neat. he has to be at maximum comfort for this ability to work. In an anime, whenever you're dealing with a hacker, they're always a NEET. They're always like the maximum otaku who just wants to stay at home and don't leave the house, you know, unless they're evil. But most of the time, whenever you're dealing with a hacker, especially when you're dealing with the good guys, it's going to be a type of character like this. So it was kind of expected, but it was refreshing at the same time. And he also has a love interest, and that's the thing that's driving him right now. He says to Kunikina that he's in love with this woman, and he's not going to be that useful until he finds her. He met her online. Until he finds her and confesses his love or finds out how she feels about him, he's not going to be able to do anything. He said that he's lost his powers. So until he overcomes that and wins her love or gets over her, he's not going to be too useful. So this is where we are now. This raven-haired beauty just so happened to be Akutagawa's sister, and plot twist, Akutagawa's sister is actually Jin, who is the, you know, the ninja character from the Port Mafia. So the kick-ass ninja we all thought was a boy is not only a girl, but it's also Akutagawa's sister. That was pretty funny. The later half of the episode though deals with Higuchi trying to find out who this woman is as well, because she's jealous of her and she wants Akutagawa all to herself. Also to find out what the agency is doing, trying to find her too. So you can already see the fusion beginning with Port Mafia and the detective agency, or not necessarily a fusion, but you can see the seeds of them having to work together coming to light, even if it's in little spurts that we're getting with this episode. So yeah, this was Stray Dogs being Stray Dogs this week, giving us an episode that highlights why we love these characters and a return to the more laid back Full Metal Alchemist type of feel that the series has when they have their downtime, because again, not every episode is going to be full on action. Not every episode is going to be ball to the wall. Of course, we all want to get to the action, but it looks like we're going to have to build to that first. Maybe we'll start getting into it next week, because we got to get to the monster Fyodor. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here, guys. This is going to be the format for the episode discussion vids / reviews until I get a new camera in a few days or a few weeks or whatever. But let me know what you guys think. This way, I mean, it takes a little bit longer for me to actually edit it and put it together the way it is now, but you don't have the hype of me, you know, and my expressions and things like that. And I like being in front of the camera and talking to you guys, but it does allow me to just go into laser focus with the video and focus more on the topics too. So definitely let me know your feedback. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like this format, or do you prefer the old style better? And we'll just see how it goes. So without further ado, if you like this video, go ahead and drop it a like. And if you want to hear more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as there's not a shortage of content for you to indulge on this channel. And as I always say, you guys can be anywhere on YouTube right now, but you chose to listen to me, and I really appreciate that. So thanks for stopping by. So until next time, it's your boy Scott signing out. See you soon.